Logan, do you agree to marry Rachel and vow to love her until your last breath? I agree. So Rachel, do you agree to marry Logan and vow to spend the rest of your life with him?
I do.
Logan and Rachel took out 2 grass rings, put them on each other's hands, and smiled. I threw the storybook in my hand and jumped down to get in between the 2 of them. Done yet? It's my turn to marry Rachel. Every time I have to be the parish priest. Boring! No, you're still young. You can't get married yet. You're not that much older than me. Go play the role of the priest. This time, I definitely have to be the groom. Logan suddenly grabbed Rachel's arm and pulled her away, and I chased after her. Why are you being so mean, Logan? Give Rachel back here. Haha, if you can catch up, I'll give her to you. I kept chasing Logan and Rachel. My foot suddenly caught on a tree branch, causing me to fall to the ground, crying in pain. Logan and Rachel also stopped. Rachel nervously ran over to help me up.
Are you okay, Arthur?
Haha, Arthur's crying again, and you want to get married. No, I'm not crying. I'm an adult. I just got the sand, so that's why.
Stop teasing Arthur, Logan.
Only Rachel's good to me. When I'm taller than Logan, I'll definitely marry you. Rachel brushed the dirt off my clothes and then took my hand with Logan to leave. We were all laughing and talking again, as if nothing had happened. Logan is my brother, and Rachel's a neighbor, both 2 years older than me. We grew up and had a wonderful childhood together. They are all the ones I love and trust the most. And I'm Arthur. Please like and subscribe to listen to my story. 10 years have passed. Logan, Rachel, and I went to the same high school together. However, we're no longer a squad that goes everywhere together. The reason is that a few months ago, after a romantic confession, Logan and Rachel officially became a couple. No one was surprised by this because everyone around knew that the 2 of them had feelings for each other a long time ago. You want to go to the club this weekend, Arthur? I don't. What's the problem?
Let me book a movie ticket. There's a great new movie coming out. We haven't been together for a long time.
I remembered that I had an appointment that day. You too, let's go. A date? You have a girlfriend? Good job, bro. Logan and Rachel still care and treat me very well, but I actively kept my distance from them because I didn't want to make myself redundant. More importantly, I wasn't brave enough to see Logan and Rachel wrapped up together like this. Time flies. Logan joined the army, and Rachel went to college. Before joining the army, Logan and Rachel were even engaged. They planned to get married soon after Logan was discharged. When I heard that news, the emotions that I'd kept hidden in my heart for so many years suddenly burst. Regret, yes. Jealousy, yes. Pain also, but most of all, it was still the feeling of helplessness when I had to see the girl I secretly love and the brother I cherished the most love each other. I decided to ask my parents for permission to study abroad. This may be the only way to prevent my negative emotions from affecting the people I love. Definitely, when I come back, I'll be able to face it all, that's for sure. In the new environment, my studies went very smoothly. I also made a lot of friends. And at one point, I tried to open my heart to a few girls, but the results were no. Maybe I still need more time to tear down the name of Rachel in my heart. Arthur, I've booked a plane ticket. Let's go home tomorrow morning. My father's voice suddenly disappeared. I tried to ask what happened, but he refused to answer. Feeling anxious and worried gradually took over my mind. I called my mother, but she didn't answer. So the whole night, I couldn't sleep. And then early the following morning, I was at the airport waiting to go home. I was picked up by my family's driver. As soon as I got off the plane, the rain outside made me realize that the car was taking me in the opposite direction of the house. Uncle David, where are we going? We're almost there. Please wait a moment. Why are we going to the cemetery? Looking out from the car, I saw my father, mother, Rachel, relatives dressed in black, and many soldiers standing around a grave, bowing their heads. I ignored the rain and pushed the car door and hurriedly ran towards everyone. I was dumbfounded when I saw Logan's picture on the tombstone. No, this is not true. What the heck is going on? Mother and Rachel saw me and burst into tears. Dad took the umbrella and hugged me tight. The army announced his brother had died on a border crime mission. Logan was attacked by a bomb and his teammates only managed to find the remains. The engagement ring with Rachel, the necklace you gave him, and some pieces of clothing. I knelt down, shivering, crawling to Logan's grave. No way, Logan! Where are you? Wake up and see me! Why are you leaving me like that? What about Dad and Mom and Rachel? Even what you promised me, wake up! Come back to me, Logan! My ears are ringing, my eyes are blurred, and then suddenly black. I woke up in my bedroom, tired but still awake enough to remember what I just experienced. I tried to get out of bed, but the morning atmosphere still enveloped the whole house. Passing Logan's room, I saw my father crying as he packed up the things inside, and my mother clutching a picture of Logan on the bed. Tears also flowed down my eyes. biting my lip to step inside, my father hastily wiped his tears. "Are you awake, Arthur? Are you okay? Let me call the maid to prepare some food for you." I'm fine. Don't worry, Dad. Just get some rest too. Let me clean up and take care of Mom." "I'll do. Can you eat something and then come over to Rachel? She must be in a lot of pain." Hearing my father's words, I rushed to find Rachel. Maybe only I knew where she is now. Rachel was sitting lost on the hill behind her old elementary school. This is where Rachel and Logan and I used to go when we were kids.
I won't do anything foolish. You better go home soon. Your parents need you by their side right now.
Just leave me alone. I need comfort too. Rachel and I looked at the horizon in silence. There'll be no words that can describe our mood right now. Logan's passing is really a big loss, and I don't know when this wound can heal. That night, I helped Rachel back home. She couldn't walk without eating all day. Rachel's parents work abroad, so now no one is around to take care of her. I took off my shoes, helped Rachel lie on the sofa, and went to the kitchen to prepare some food for her. Postcards, pictures, Rachel and Logan's couple items were left everywhere in the house. Everything made me feel like Logan was still here. Rachel fell asleep after eating some soup. While sleeping, her tears were still unconsciously flowing from the corners of her eyes. Rachel doesn't speak her mind, doesn't scream, doesn't break things. She's just silent. A sadness that makes people unable to put it into words is really scary. But don't you know, Rachel, I'm even more miserable when I lose the brother I cherish most and have to see the girl I love suffer. But I will accept everything. I've been surrounded by people for almost 20 years. Now I will try to be a support for my parents. For you, Rachel. In the days following, I took a break from studying abroad to stay and take care of my parents and Rachel. Everyone's learned to accept the truth and gradually calm down. Instead of avoiding sadness, we chose to face it all. Me and my parents and even Rachel often talk about Logan, recalling the good memories with him in the past. Rachel's changed a lot since that day. She doesn't talk much, rarely cares about her appearance or what's happening around her, and her eyes are always sad. I've always been by Rachel's side and always hoped to see her gorgeous smile one day. For a few months, Rachel's been hanging around the house or visiting Logan's grave. I had to give her a lot of encouragement before she would go back to school. "Good morning, Rachel. Hurry up. You'll be late for school."
Did you ride a motorbike today?
"Yes, I want to change it so I don't get bored. If you don't like it next time, I'll..."
It's okay. I just go.
All the way, Rachel clung to the back of my shirt. "Take it, Rachel. Remember to eat breakfast."
Thank you, Arthur.
After school, do you want to go somewhere?" Rachel smiled and nodded and waved goodbye to me. For the past year and a half, I've asked to take Rachel out many times, but this is the first time she accepted. I was a little happy, hoping that Rachel had really regained her optimism. I took some time to buy some things to prepare for my little date with Rachel this afternoon. Early in the afternoon, I returned to school to pick up Rachel. I took her circling around the city, stopping by the park, food street, the comic book store, all the places we used to love to go. Finally, Rachel and I stopped by the beach. I pulled Rachel by the hand and ran down to the sand. At first, she panicked, but immediately showed interest when the cool waves rushed to her feet. Just like that, Rachel and I played with each other. I finally succeeded in regaining Rachel's carefree smile. Watching her freely play, and my heart felt strangely relieved.
Thank you, Arthur.
Thank you? Why?
Since Logan passed away, there hasn't been a day when I've felt at peace. Every day, I look at his pictures and cry. I also want to talk to everyone to ease my mind, but I don't know how to say it. But thanks to you, I've always been by my side to take care of me. I feel so much better. Thank you, Arthur.
I understand. Until now, I still can't believe Logan's gone. My brother was a man who was willing to do anything just to make the people around him happy. If we continue to grieve like this, Logan in heaven will not be able to rest in peace. So please make it your duty to live well for Logan, for yourself, and for those who stay.
I get it.
Just cry if you're sad. Talk about Logan if you miss him, but always look forward. Never let those memories overwhelm you. I'll always be here. We'll help Logan complete things he couldn't do. Rachel gently wiped her tears and shared a glass with me. We continued to chat happily until late at night. Since then, Rachel's gradually returned to the same cheerful and vivacious appearance as before. The relationships between me and her has also become closer and closer. I was no longer a brother who needed to be protected, but became a strong support for Rachel. Today, I went to Rachel's house early in the morning. She gave me the key so I could open the door myself. Inside, I discovered that all Logan's memorabilia had been put away by Rachel. The house became empty, but it no longer felt gloomy. I was trying to prepare some ingredients to cook breakfast for Rachel when she lazily appeared in her pajamas, coming over to rest her head on my shoulder.
Aren't you tired of taking care of me every day, Arthur?
Nah, didn't you always take care of me like this in the past?
Now it's different. I'm an adult. I still have a job. I have friends. I have a future of my own.
I have a lot of time to do these things. But if I leave my parents and you during this time, I wouldn't be able to live easily. I put the food on the table, urging Rachel to eat, while I took the time to hang the clothes.
Eat with me, Arthur. You're more like a maid than my brother.
You eat and then prepare to go to school. I'll eat later when I return. Everything was done. I drove Rachel back to school and waited to pick her up. Every day we'll go somewhere. Instead of going to the old places, Rachel and I will choose to explore places we've never been. Hopefully, these new moments will be able to replace old memories in Rachel's heart and make her happier. Every day goes by so smoothly. When are you going back to school, Arthur? It's been almost a year since you took a gap. Soon, I'll be waiting for the new semester.
Go to school. We're fine. By the way, how's Rachel doing? I haven't seen her come here this week.
Rachel's also excited again. This time she's studying for exams, so she can't visit you. Rachel's a nice girl. It's only a pity that your brother didn't have the luck to have the chance to be with her. Yeah, I know.
We can all see how much you feel for Rachel. Let Logan be with her instead. I'm sure you'll make it.
Even my parents can see it. Rachel must have felt how much I love her. Moreover, this time, Rachel opened her heart to me, and I certainly won't miss the opportunity. I went everywhere looking for Rachel, and I found her standing at Logan's grave. I walked over and gently grabbed Rachel's hand. She turned to look at me in surprise. Logan, you once promised me that when I'm old enough, mature enough, strong enough, you'll give Rachel back to me. Now that I have everything, I won't cry anymore. So please, let me replace you to protect and take care of Rachel for the rest of my life.
Arthur, you...
Rachel, do you remember what I wanted to do the most when I was with you and Logan? I really wanted to be the groom when I played the wedding game with you. But the end result was Logan made a priest. I just felt jealous at the time, but when I grew up, I realized the kind of feelings I had for you is love. In your heart, I may be nothing compared to Logan, but to me, you're the only one there will be. No girl to replace you. Rachel, you... Both I and Rachel's phones suddenly rang, and we frantically took out our phones to find out it was a call from Mom and Dad. They panicked and urged us to go home. When we got home, we both stood dumbfounded, looking at the front door. Is it Logan?
Hey.
Did he come back? Is this a dream? Rachel let go of my hand and burst into tears and ran to give Logan a hug. As for me, I'm still standing there because I can't believe this is real. It's really Logan. Your brother's back. Logan was lucky to escape death in that attack, but fell into the hands of criminals and was seriously injured. For nearly a year, Logan has suffered a lot. Hurry up and say hello to your brother. I'm so happy. How can I not be happy that the brother I cherish most has come back from the dead? But when I see Rachel still in Logan's arms, my heart aches. My legs trembled and I fell to my knees. 2 tears kept rolling down. I don't know if I should continue to be happy or not. Am I happy or miserable after all? Am I having everything or nothing? Has my heart been healed or broken again? When will fate stop playing tricks on me?